This is my crash damaged 2009 Volkswagen Passat B6 with a 2-liter TDI engine that has over 360,000 kilometers on the clock, named Patricia. And today, we are gonna take a look at how bad it really is. Yeah, not looking great. That is a hole. Starting off with the exterior, then moving on to the interior, then quickly checking under the hood before we get the car on the lift and in the air to check how the car is doing underneath. At the front of the car, things that are wrong with it, the front bumper needs changing. There's no fog lights, at least fog lights, but there's the front, we need a new front bumper. New headlights, because the headlights don't work. I don't know if it's the bulbs, I don't know if it's the fuse. Well, I do know it's not the bulbs, but I don't know if it's also the xenon bulbs, or is it a fuse, or is it a different electrical gremlin hiding somewhere deep inside. There's a lot of fender fixing. This one needs a rust repair. The other one, well, the other one is mostly fine. This needs a little cleanup and a little respray. The bumper, there is a plastic supporting piece that supports the electrical because the parking sensors don't work. That supports the electrical, and that supports the windshield washers. We don't have windshield washers. What kind of we have windshield washers in the front for the headlights? One side, this side, the one that hasn't had the crash. For these ones, they work. This side, yeah, it had the crash, so it doesn't work perfectly. All of the liquid, I've plugged one of the holes. The other hole, I didn't plug because I didn't think it would come from there, but it does. And it just all gets dumped outside. Almost didn't pass tech inspection because of it, but that's fine. We have a different hood. I don't know if I mentioned that. This one probably gonna go into retirement with a big vagina. Moving a bit back, the plastic trim piece here needs replacing. The windshield wipers need replacement because they are bad. We need a new windshield, or at least polish this windshield, because this windshield is old, and when you drive, try to clean all the dirt off, the dirt just doesn't clean off. It needs a polish and a little refresh. That's what it needs. And it also pretty sure that the car has been in a crash, because that is not the original glass. So, and this car, as most B6 Passat owners will tell you, has a lot of rust. Like here, 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 and also a little bit over here. If I were to tell you about all the little rust spots this car has, we could spend the whole day. And that makes me extremely worried with what is going on underneath the car. Not only has this car been in a front end collision, it also has a bent rear driver's side door. The inside of the car is actually a pretty nice place to be. I'll go through it real quick. It has a really nice leather interior. This is like the main thing that people usually give me compliments for this car. It's that when you sit inside, it is really, really comfortable. There's the back seat of it. And don't mind the bottles. It is actually a genuinely nice place to be in. I should have cleaned this up a little bit, but oh well, here we are. This is like my usual sitting position, and me as a really tall person still, like, maybe doesn't have a lot of leg room, but still there's leg room here, and you know, there's space on top, a couple of fingers, maybe two, depending on how you sit. And it is genuinely, the leather interior is pretty nice. It's a nice place to be, but the biggest problem with these seats are the fact that, well, they're not very adjustable. There's some adjustment, and that is quite literally it. So here there is for your back, you know, how big the thingy thing is. You can adjust the seat rest, and you can adjust the height, and you can adjust how forward or back it is. And that is really about all the adjustment that this seat has. That seat, even, I'm pretty sure it has even less adjustment. And if it has the same amount of adjustment, it is all manual. This is the only electric seat in this car. It does have heated seats, and it has like the facelifted interior. It looks like a B7, but I think the biggest current problem is that the radio doesn't work. It is an automatic, and it has a sunroof. We already mentioned this previously. The interior is not like very satin. It's actually pretty nice. It's nice to drive around. I as a person who likes BMWs, and you probably do too, it misses a little bit of that adjustability. I sit in my friends and I sit in Rusty's BMW, and I get really adjusted and really I get all the leg support that I want, and I get to sit back well back, and I feel comfortable, more comfortable than I feel in this. But for shorter people, this is usually really comfortable, and a lot of people say compliments like, "Hey, it's really comfortable in here." And yeah, the gauges and everything, it's a slight refresh for the car. It has the same interior as the B7 Passat, which is really nice, and I like it. Which B7 in and of itself is kind of a refresh to the B6 rather than a whole new platform. So that's fun. Also, this is fun. There is that. The engine of the Passat is obviously nothing special. It is a 2-liter TDI, whatever year this thing was produced. It would love a new fluid flush, because this one, well, it's kind of on empty, and it keeps emptying, which is not a good thing. Yes, that's a big problem. Other things, this thing gets its oil basic thing that the car needs changed regularly enough. Also including the fuel filter, so that's fine. For the engine, it's fine. The engine, it needs its liquids to be flushed, and that's about really it. And a new air filter, because that's what it needs. Fresh fluids and whatever. Then maintenance, the basic stuff, that's what it needs. Let's get this old girl on the lift now. And one of the modifications I've done to the car is put used H&R lowering springs on the car, which makes it a difficult challenge to get the car on the lift properly.
Yeah, tell your bitch I'm leaving her for the whole night. Yeah, tell my bitch I need to take another flight. Yeah, tell your bitch that I'm okay, I'm living right. Yeah, tell my bitch now we don't need another fight.
Holy shit, what the fuck happened? Alright, everything is fine. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. I want you to see this. This tire is so flat. Holy crap. This tire is the camera doesn't show it well, but this tire is so flat. The rust on the car body didn't inspire a lot of confidence. Before getting under any lifted up vehicle, either it be a lift or jack stands, please check if the car is stable by shaking it. Here we're checking the movement for the front passenger side wheel bearing, and if it has any movement. Just a tad bit more. How much rust do you think she has underneath? Leave your guesses down in the comments, and while you're down there, consider subscribing and leaving a like. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and your contribution means a lot. So I actually have some good news after lifting up the car. One of the things that needs to be changed is one of the wheel bearings right here on this side. That thing is shot. Sounds like a go-kart on the road. Also, the plastics could use some fresh new plastics. I've gone a bit too off-roading, and it's seen better days. But the good news is, if you come to the back here, look at these parts. Talking to some very knowledgeable people about the things that they do. The hole here, it's supposed to be there. It is a hole that is by manufacturer supposed to be there. So it is fine and dandy. We're good there. Of course, this place needs some work. All of this needs some work, needs some rust repair. So it's not all rusty and it doesn't have holes. But if you take a tool and listen to it, that is all metal. Hard rock metal. Hard as a rock. The same here. All rock solid. So, hey, that is one thing less to do on this piece of crap. Other things I would like to do to the car are new front bumpers or a new body kit, fog lights, a different hood, repair all the rust, check the timing chain, new 17-inch wheels, a new color, respraying the whole car, new plastics underneath, fix the lights, fix the roof leaking, clean the mold from the carpets, check the braking system, new bushings all around, and a sports air filter. So the car is actually in much better shape underneath than previously predicted, meaning we won't have to weld anything or do anything of that sort, maybe just protect the car from further rust down there. Also, this car has to pass tech inspection by the end of the year, which is very worrying because that is coming very, very soon and it is not ready to do so. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this type of content, please leave a like and consider subscribing. If you have any ideas for future YouTube videos, don't be shy, leave it down in the comments. Your support means the world to us. We're still trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year.